Hello everyone and welcome. Now I'd like to thank you all for your positive comments on my last video. They were really appreciated. Not a fan of this video. JB is not really in his prime for this type of parody. This wasn't that funny. You are a dick. He's a great driver and I watch F1 all the time and I've never heard him make excuses, you stupid bastard. This was a rubbish video. At least change your voice when you switch between characters. You just can't seem to add humour. Low blow to both Button and Grosjean. The McLaren this year lacks the pace to be competitive, and as for Grosjean, he's actually been racing very well, and both of his passes in Hungary were very clean. So, we sit in a Lotus Renault, in India, in P3, on the grid, in my open lobby, and we have 3, 4, 5 lights, and now we have none, and that means we can leave the grid. We're flying towards the first corner. I've got a Force India to my right and a McLaren just ahead of me there, and we're going to look to lose no positions into this corner, maybe even gain a few, because the McLaren's been pushed wide by the Force India. Now I'm going around the outside of the McLaren. I've got another car on my outside, and there's 3 abreast going into this corner. There's contact made. Contact between me and the McLaren. I've gone round, and that's not good. Oh, I've hit them. Oh, I've got a penalty. The Red Bull there has smashed into me. I was sideways on turn 3, and that's never going to end well. I've got a penalty. I'm down in P12. That's gone shamefully wrong. I've got a penalty. I'm down in P12. Oh, God, the Mercedes has spun out there, and as you can see in the top of the screen there, I've got another penalty. That's 20 seconds worth of penalties, and I haven't even got to the second sector yet. Not a clue where that second penalty came from. But anyway, a car's gone horribly wide into turn 4 and is going to give me P10, so that's P10 as we approach the second sector. But I've got a McLaren all over my rear end. So I need to make sure I absolutely nail this middle sector. So I've nailed the first corner, I've nailed that corner, I've nailed that corner. I've got my hammer out here because I'm absolutely nailing all these corners. I've nailed that one and I've nailed that one too. Oh, it's absolutely sensational because I've just taken that second sector magnificently well for my standards, and that's admirable because I've dropped a lot of time on that. Oh, God, there's a car facing the wrong direction there, and there's also a Williams that just came from absolutely nowhere and has just rejoined ahead of me. So he's P8 and he's looking like he's potential overtake material, but we're just going to wait and see. There's a Force India ahead that's driving his own racetrack. He's going all over the show and he bends out into the wall. I make contact with a Williams and take P7. That was cheeky from me to say the least, but now there's 2 cars behind me. Oh my, there's Williams and the McLaren are side by side into turn 1. This could end horribly for me if one of them commits, which one of them has committed, and he's pulled it off quite well actually. He's taken me down the inside, but now the McLaren on my right hand side looks to take advantage of the situation. He's going down my inside into turn 3 here, and he's gonna take me. For God's sake, that's 2 positions in 2 corners. Now there's about 18 cars in the space of 4 yards on the track, and I've had to curse abuse it, so I'll leave them all for dead. I'm in the slipstream of the Williams. No, I'm not anymore because I've gone to the outside line and I'm losing my breath here as we approach the next corner, which, oh, I've lost count. But anyway, we're approaching the next corner. Massive contact. The Force India smashes into the Sauber. I've been hit by the Williams and the McLaren. The Force India spun out, and now I've got a Lotus Renault coming right. Oh, it's my teammate coming around my outside. He's taking the position. I'm dropping positions like a sponge here, and now we're going through the middle sector. I'm going up the inside of the McLaren. We're approaching this corner. Oh, I've made contact with the Lotus Renault. He's in the barriers. His race is over. Oh, I've got another penalty. That one probably was deserved, but it still doesn't wind me up. And now I've let the McLaren through as I go wide here. And, oh, I've been hit wide there, and I've lost. I'm going to lose out to a Sauber as well. This has gone from woeful to even more woeful. I'm under race steward's review here. I've lost lots of it. I mean, there was like an 8-car battle going on there, and I was the loser by quite a, well, apart from the Lotus that I span out, but apart from him, I was the loser. The Sauber gets it a bit wrong there, though, and becomes vulnerable. So I need to make sure I look to take advantage as he leaves the door slightly ajar because he's gone slightly wide of the apex on that corner. And I'm going to sit in his slipstream, and I don't think this straight is going to be long enough for me to make a move. Maybe, oh, maybe it will be. I'm gaining, but no, we've run out of straight, so I'm going to have to make a move into the big, long straight that comes up soon. Bit of contact there, but first things first, I need to negotiate turn 3 because it's very ropey, especially with this bollard that is on the apex. Yeah, I've hit the bollard. And I've got a corner go, and a spin out. Wow! I'm talking about how hard the corner is to take, and I go and make a complete donkey's arse of it. Why me? Why me? Why? I'm down in P14 and I'm struggling to find a single positive to take from this Grand Prix. A single positive. One positive. Not two, one. And there's a car there facing the wrong direction, so that's... Well, he's going to be looking to find positives as well, but... Anyway, we're moving into the middle section. I'm still going to fight this Red Bull to the finish, and I'm going to go towards the middle section. Well, it's no place to overtake, but that's not going to stop me committing down the inside as we go through the fast section. I've cut that corner there. I need to be very careful I don't get disqualified here. We're going side by side. This is going to end in a horrible, horrible accident. Well, no, it isn't, because he's gone a bit wide, and that was very helpful for me, because it's gained me up to P12, but it really doesn't matter, because I'm going to be knocked down because of my 30 seconds worth of penalties, one of which was justified. The other two, I'm not sure what they were for. I think it was just chain reaction crashes that I was involved in. But anyway, Toblio has won the race, and it's looking like I'm going to come home in P12. Which is horrible, which is absolutely shocking. And oh no, the Toro Rosso's got it wrong on the final corner and gifted me P11, but it really doesn't matter because he's automatically shoved me down into P13 because of the penalties. I wouldn't be surprised if other cars crossing the line shut me down further, but thank you ever so much for watching. Goodbye. Low blow to both Button and Grosjean. For God's sake. We approach the middle section. I've got up the inside of McLaren here. I'm looking to make no contact. Oh, I've hit them before. Oh, shit. What car is that?